Hi everyone, wanted to share with you a project for the piece by piece. My girls use a ton of these bobby pins and they're always laying everywhere, all over the floor, on the table, the counter, they're just all over the place. So I thought it'd be really fun to alter one of these cans that you can get at your local Michael's. You can get all these different sizes and it's really cute to alter them. So this is the one I created, and I wanted to do a little Valentine's theme. The can was originally silver, and that's what I did. So I'll show you how I put that together. I used the paper collection, which I had shared in my video. It's this paper by Recollections My Favorite Things. So I used that paper collection, and I took some of the design paper, the Hugs and Kisses one, and wrapped it around the entire tin, as you can see here. And then I placed one of Bev's beautiful purple flowers in the front of the tin, and then I add a pearl in the center. And then on the top of the lid right here, I use this gorgeous trim, which she does carry this in a variety of colors. I use the black and gold one. You can use both sides. This is actually the front side, but I used the back side. So that's what I did with that one. And then I wrapped it around. And then on the top of the tin, I basically add some of the same Hugs and Kisses paper and adhered it to the top of the lid. And then I used my new Spellbinders die, and it's called Heart Circles, which is this one. Really beautiful die. Let me show you the different sizes. So I first layered it with this one. So that's what the largest size looks like. So that's what I did here. And I loved it because you can lift up the hearts. Give it a little bit more dimension to the box or the tin. And then I used the large Spellbinders standard circle large and layered that on top of this die right here with a different design paper, the one with the flowers. And then I took the second to the largest using the paper that said Paris on it, and that's what that die cut looks like. You can see the cute little hearts on there. So I layered that, and then I used this greeting farm image, and this is hold on one second. It's Maria, and it's from the Wild Sprouts Collection 1. So it's Maria right there. She's so adorable. And then I used a sentiment that said pretty cool. And then I colored her in with my Copic markers, and then I used the At You Speak, it's the lavender for her makeup. So you can see her eyeshadow there. And then I paper pieced her again with the paper collection. Saved the little hearts that pop out from the die, so I placed one in the center of her dress. And then this is Bev's trim, which I love. I have like a tiny piece left, but I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like that. Super cute. So I use that as her skirt. And then I again use that You Speak Up for her little shoes there. And then for her hair right here, I use this gorgeous trim. I love this trim from Bev. It's really pretty purple trim that has pearls on it, or these purple beads. It's this one right here. So I just cut this little flowers right here and put it on her little ponytail because it originally had flowers on there. So I just layered it on top of the design paper. And then right here I add the pretty cool sentiment using my Stampin' Up! Punch. And then this cute little heart right here, that came out from this right here. So again, you can use those little hearts. See that? And then here I add some Iron Roses flowers, which I sprayed with a scintillating silver. And then this is the new Iron Roses butterflies. And I glittered that up using my favorite, it's the Joann's Essential glitter. I love this stuff. So I covered the entire butterfly with that. And so that's what my lid looks like. And then inside, I put her bobby pins in there. So you take out the lid. So I'll put the cover there. Smooth this out of the way. And then I made these cute little pouches. And I use this die right here. It's called the Heart, Wings, and Arrow. So I use the heart because the heart is separate from the die. And I made little pouches using Bev's. I love this fabric. It's this fabric right here. And it comes in a variety of different colors. It's super, super pretty. And I made a little pouch. So I cut the heart with that material. And then I add some of Bev's this pretty black trim on the back of this heart to give it some lace. You can see that. And then I add an iron roses flower in the center. And then I backed it with some of the design paper from the collection. And that's where I added her bobby pins on. So it clips onto this paper. Because when you get the packaging from these bobby pins, it just clips onto a little, one of these little pieces of paper. And so that's what I did. And then, again, it's a little pocket. So you could probably put the pins in a pocket, or you can clip it onto the paper like how I did it. So I did that with that one. And then this is the purple one. And she uses this clip a lot too. So this, as you can see, just goes into the pocket like so. And then I add an iron roses flower again. I use the flowers that didn't have too much dimension because it wouldn't fit into the tin. And then there's that paper, super pretty. And then I made it with this color fabric, the cream one. And then these are the larger bobby pins that she uses. And then I also lined the inside with the design paper and the hugs and kisses. So it's just a nice, cute little way to keep them in one place. And it makes a nice Valentine's gift to give. And then it just closes up like this. And you can get all of Bev's beautiful trims and fabrics at the piecebypiece.etsy. And I'll put her link down below. And thank you everyone for watching. Bye.